What's up, guys? For NFL fans, there are a few things worse than seeing officials make a horrible mistake that costs your team the game. It's easy to accept the other team simply being better, thus deserving the win more. But when the Zebra makes a brutal officiating mistake at a crucial time, it's hard to get over something like that. I'm Jason Bondo, and today we present the 10 most controversial NFL endings. And don't forget to subscribe to TPS and put your notifications on. We post videos every single day. All day. Well, not all day, but like every day we post videos. So click that button. Number 10, Dez Didnt Catch It. The Pittsburgh Steelers and New England Patriots squared off in Week 15 in the 2017 season. The winner would be in prime position to lock up the top seed in the AFC. So there was a lot at stake here. Pittsburgh trailed by a field goal in the winning seconds, but the Steelers drove into the red zone and had a prime chance to win. Ben Roethlisberger found Jesse James in the end zone for the game-winning score. But the NFL's horrible catch rule came into play and nullified James's touchdown. 2 plays later, Roethlisberger threw an interception and the Steelers lost home field advantage. The NFL would go on to change its catch rule in the offseason. Number 9, the end of Super Bowl 47. It really sucks when a tremendous game is ruined by a controversial ending. Just ask the Baltimore Ravens and San Francisco 49ers, who clashed in a thrilling Super Bowl 47 in New Orleans. The 49ers trailed 28-6, but Colin Kaepernick rallied his team and they had the lead cut down to 5 with only 2 minutes left. Facing a 4th and goal situation with 1:50 to go, Kaepernick looked for Michael Crabtree in the red zone, but Jimmy Smith of the Ravens prevented Crabtree from playing hero. However, it looked like he may have gotten away with holding. 49ers fans feel robbed to this day, and rightfully so. Number 8, NFC wildcard game, blatant PI ignored. At least 49ers fans know what it's like to be on the right end of a controversial call. The New York Giants met their longtime rival, San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers looked doomed when the G-men built up a 38-14 lead with under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. But the 49ers stormed back and managed to take a 39-38 lead late in the fourth quarter. However, the Giants would drive the ball downfield with a chance to win the game. New York attempted a 41-yard field goal for the win, but a disaster ensued after a botched snap. The Giants heaved a pass downfield and the 49ers should have been flagged for pass interference. It was actually New York who was flagged for having an ineligible man downfield, and the game was over. I guess it's completely legal to tackle a player while the ball's in the air. Number 7, the Immaculate Reception. The Pittsburgh Steelers hosted the Oakland Raiders in the 1972 AFC Divisional Round. The Steelers were trailing 7-6 with just 22 seconds left on the clock, facing a 4th and long situation. Terry Bradshaw threw a desperate pass to John Fuqua, but it took a big bounce and went into the hands of Franco Harris. Seizing the moment, Harris caught the ball and sprinted into the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. Thing is, this play didn't come without controversy. There's a debate to this day as to whether the ball touched Fuqua or Raiders safety John Tatum. Rules at the time stated that an offensive player couldn't catch a ball if a teammate already touched it. Replays show that Fuqua may have touched it, but it's hard to tell for sure because it's kind of like blurry. It's like from the 70s. The controversial finish ignited a major rivalry between Oakland and Pittsburgh. Number 6, the 1999 NFC Championship Game Burt Emanuel rule. The St. Louis Rams hosted the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the 1999 NFC Championship Game, with the winner punching a ticket to Super Bowl 34. The Bucs trailed 11-6 in the final minutes, but they drove deep into the Rams' territory. Burt Emanuel made a clutch 13-yard catch at the Rams' 22-yard line with less than a minute to go. The Bucs were rolling, but officials reviewed the play and deemed it an incomplete pass. The Bucs would eventually turn the ball over on downs and lose the game. The NFL changed its catch rule after the season, but Emanuel was still robbed the chance to be a hero. Number 5, 2014 NFC Divisional Round, Dez Didnt Catch It. The Dallas Cowboys met the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field in the 2014 NFC Divisional Round. The winner would visit the Seattle Seahawks in the Conference Championship Game. Dallas trailed 26-21 with 4.5 minutes to play. Facing a 4th and 2 situation in Green Bay territory, Tony Romo threw the ball up to his star receiver, Dez Bryant, who made the catch of his life. Dallas thought they had a 1st and goal situation right near the goal line, but officials went to review the play. At that moment, Cowboys fans knew they were going to get screwed. After ruling it an incompletion, the Packers got the ball back and ran out the clock. Meanwhile, Jerry Jones, Dez, Tony Romo, and the rest of the Cowboys nation are still left wondering how that wasn't a catch. Number 4, the 1999 AFC wildcard game, the Music City Miracle. The Buffalo Bills and Tennessee Titans battled in a defensive slugfest during their 1999 AFC wildcard game. The Bills looked poised to win after kicking a go-ahead field goal with 16 seconds left. Buffalo kicked the ball downfield and just needed to avoid a special teams meltdown to win the game. But instead, the Music City Miracle was born, and the Titans walked it off in grand fashion. However, a closer look at the replay shows the Titans may have gotten away with an illegal forward pass. Those poor Bills fans. I'm so sorry. Number 3, the Tuck Rule game. Before Tom Brady was a Super Bowl champion and a Boston sports icon, he was the center of a major NFL controversy that people still talk about almost 2 decades later. Dos decades later. See, Brady's Patriots hosted the Oakland Raiders in the 2001 AFC divisional round. Trailing 13-10 with under 2 minutes left, Brady was hit and lost the ball, which Oakland recovered. Game, set, match. The Tuck Rule, which pretty much nobody had ever heard about before, came into effect. Officials reviewed the play and determined that Brady was tucking the ball. Adam Vinatieri kicked a game-trying field goal at the end of regulation, then another in overtime. The Patriots went on to win their first Super Bowl. And to this day, Raiders fans and Patriots haters question the legitimacy of New England's dynasty because of this controversial call. Number 2, Fail Mary game. The Green Bay Packers and Seattle Seahawks met on Monday Night Football in Week 3 of the 2012 season. This turned out to be the final game for the replacement referees as the league finally ended its referee lockout following this controversial finish. Seahawks rookie quarterback Russell Wilson tossed a Hail Mary in the end zone, and that's when a couple of things happened. 1, Golden Tate should have been flagged for offensive pass interference, and 2, Packers defensive back MD Jennings appeared to have secured the game-sealing interception. But that's not how the replacement refs saw it. They ignored Tate's blatant penalty and awarded him the touchdown. Following this play, the NFL received an unprecedented amount of backlash and controversy, so they brought back the refs. We all needed that. Number 1, Jerry Rice's no fumble, 1998 NFC wildcard game. The Green Bay Packers were shooting for their 3rd consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th straight year of eliminating the rival San Francisco 49ers in the postseason. Brett Favre found Antonio Freeman in the end zone and put his team up by 4 late in the game. The Packers looked poised to beat Steve Young and the 49ers yet again. Young found Jerry Rice for a short pass on the final drive, but the officials missed a blatant fumble by Rice, which should have sealed the game for the Green Bay Packers. A few plays later, Young found Terrell Owens in the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. Thankfully, the NFL adopted the replay review system for the following season, but to this day, Packers fans rightfully feel robbed of what should have been another big playoff victory. What other NFL controversial endings should have we included in our list? Let us know in the comments down below. I want to read all your comments. I want to know what you guys think. Also, make sure to follow myself and Total Pro Sports on social media right here. It's great. We got good content all the time. Post all the time. Check it out. If you like this video and learned a thing or two, press the like button. We really appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Even if you don't like it, I still appreciate you. You're a good person. And if this is your first time coming around TPS, subscribe because we post videos every single day. Every single day we post a new video. So right there, button, click it. Click the button. Subscribe. Do it. As always, thanks so much for watching. I'm Jason Bondo, and I'll see you later.
My knee.